They told you that Erica Kirk was continuing Charlie Kirk's legacy, and the truth is she's not. Right when Charlie started questioning a specific nation, they took him out. Almost like they just wiped it away, because he was getting too close to the truth. Erica Kirk, the grieving widow who never once smudged her dark eyeshadow, now says the show will go on, and she forgives him. She forgives the man who we know isn't even probably the guy. And guess what? Her father worked for Raytheon's Israeli division. This isn't Charlie's legacy. And here's what we're not supposed to talk about. There is no coroner's report, no church funeral, no burial site, no official autopsy.
You might want to grab your seat for this one, because the story's heating up fast. It's been a little over a month since the shocking Charlie Kirk incident, yet the chaos surrounding it refuses to cool down. The accused man, Tyler Robinson, is still facing trial, and insiders are calling it one of the most secretive court cases in modern American history. The courtroom is under full lockdown. No cameras, no phones, no reporters allowed. Nothing. The silence is so thick that journalists say it feels like something straight out of a political thriller. But here's the thing, that tight gag order hasn't stopped Candace Owens from breaking the internet again. She's back, and she's not pulling any punches. Candace has once again violated the court's silence order, dropping new claims that are shaking social media to its core. This time, she's putting the spotlight squarely on Charlie's wife, Erica Kirk. According to Candace, Erica wasn't just the grieving widow the media portrayed. She allegedly held massive control over Charlie's personal and professional life at Turning Point America. Owens paints a picture of someone who influenced not just his business decisions, but also the private corners of his life. And when you connect that to how fast Erica's own career skyrocketed after Charlie's tragic passing, people are starting to wonder if there's something deeper going on.
As if the Charlie Kirk saga couldn't get any more bizarre, the trial of Tyler Robinson is starting off on a very interesting path. Judge Tony Graff, who's just been on the bench for 56 days, you would think that they would get someone with a little bit more experience, has imposed one of the strictest gag orders I've ever heard of, prohibiting anyone connected to the case from speaking to the media, citing concerns about pre-trial publicity and fairness. Now, the media, gag order. Lawyers, gag order. Law enforcement, gag order. The 3,000 people that were there, gag order. Candace Owens, gag order. She wasn't even there. And speaking of Candace Owens, she says she's got some information that she uncovered in the last week, which shows that Kirk was betrayed by everybody. Turning Point USA, gag order. I don't know what, everybody, gag order. The judge said, regardless of who is watching, whether it's the nation or a single individual, we must fulfill our roles with integrity, civility, and diligence. Well, integrity and diligence, integrity of the crime scene would have been a good start. Maybe roping it off and not just cementing over it right after the guy, autopsy maybe, ballistics, something. Gag order. It's going to be interesting.
Across social media, theories are running wild. Some people are defending Erica, calling her a strong, composed woman who stepped up during tragedy. But others? They're convinced she's hiding far more than she's saying. The internet is split right down the middle. Candace's latest bombshell has only poured gasoline on the fire. She's now claiming that Erica, as the new CEO of Turning Point, might have actually known something was coming before that fateful day. And to top it off, Candace is dragging Erica's mother into the picture too. According to her, the mother wasn't just a bystander. She allegedly played a major role behind the scenes. What once looked like simple family tragedy is now starting to look like a full-blown political and personal scandal, one stretching far beyond the public eye. And Candace is on a mission. Ever since Charlie's sudden and mysterious collapse, she's been questioning everything the officials have said. She believes the story America's been told doesn't line up, and she's refusing to stay quiet about it.
Hey, can I ask a question? This might be off topic. How did your mom choose Phoenix?
So she chose to move to Phoenix from Ohio because there was more of an opportunity for a female business owner out here. Especially from the standpoint of she was getting involved with the government, so Homeland Security and Department of Defense. And so she had other business partners that were out here that were already in that industry, even one that was a mentor of hers. So it was really convenient to be able to come all together in one place to really have that. But my father ended up moving out here as well because my grandparents had a home out in Sun City. And so it took a little bit to get everyone out here. It took several years, but by that time, everyone was out here. So we had a little bit more family than just us.
Candace is now accusing certain official sources of deliberately spreading false information, twisting the facts to protect powerful people. And she's even hinting that the man authorities have in custody, Tyler Robinson, might not be the full story at all. That single suggestion set off a storm online. Within hours, countless threads, podcasts, and reaction videos started popping up, all trying to decode what Candace might really know. She's reportedly got screenshots, audio notes, and so-called receipts that she says back up her claims.
Erica and Charlie met. Do you want to know how they met? Okay, let's find out.
So if you ask him, this is the typical husband-wife. Like the husband has a very Spark Notes version, condensed, and then the woman has the longer, more meandering version. So I'll try to blend the two. But the interesting point is that year, that was in August. In May, I had taken a pilgrimage with my mom to Israel. And my whole intention of that trip was to find my future husband. If there was a hole in a rock anywhere to put a prayer, and those of you who've been to Israel, you know that the Wailing Wall, all the different places you can stick a prayer on a little piece of paper, that was me. Like, had a piece of paper everywhere. And so I usually don't tell this part because it's very intimate, but I feel like I should. Bloom where you're planted, right? There's only a few flights out at the night in Israel back to the States. And so I was standing there at the ticket line and there was a guy who was checking out in the
internet is in chaos. Comment sections, live streams, and entire forums are devoted to dissecting every word she said. And the tension keeps rising. Because if even half of what Candace is claiming turns out to be true, it could shake the foundations of Turning Point America and rattle a few big political names tied to it. Now, here's where things take an even darker turn. The accused man, Tyler Robinson, wasn't caught through an FBI manhunt. Reports say his own family turned him in after recognizing his face on national television. Imagine that moment, your own relatives making the call that ends your freedom. Within hours, the story dominated every major network, and Tyler was taken into FBI custody. But that's where the transparency ended. His trial has since become one of the most secretive courtroom events the U.S. has ever seen. No cameras, no press, no leaks. Reporters describe the courthouse as a black box, a place where truth goes in, but nothing comes out.
Is Candace even involved in Charlie Kirk's life at all?
No question proof that Candace Owens has nothing to do. She would be in a perfect world if they didn't have this, what I already know was a very quiet breakup where she got too rabbit hole for him. She would be the logical heir to the TPUSA throne, but she's not.
And now she's not even invited.
Correct. So this is so their divide is.
Wait a minute, not invited meaning
she's not even there.
Yeah, she's not there. One of the names.
Wait, you don't think she'll be at the funeral?
No.
That's
I mean,
not the funeral.
The heir to the TPUSA throne.
She doesn't speak at the events anymore.
And just when things couldn't get any more bizarre, the court dropped a strict gag order on everyone involved, including Candace Owens herself. Yes, even she's been legally silenced from discussing the case any further. But anyone who knows Candace knows she's not one to bite her tongue for long. What's more shocking is that several independent journalists and online creators investigating the same story have reportedly received identical gag orders. And now everyone's asking the same haunting question: what are they trying to hide? Is it simply standard legal protocol or a coordinated effort to keep certain truths buried for good? The mystery surrounding Charlie Kirk's case keeps deepening by the day. Each new leak, rumor, or deleted post adds another twist to the story. And as of now, one thing is undeniable: this isn't just a scandal. It's starting to look like a secret the system desperately wants to keep quiet.
But I want to take the start of this show to address some of the things that have been going around on public, namely about a group text chain that has been made known and released by Candace Owens. And I just want to address it head on because, that was a text a screen grab that I had shared with people. So it is authentic, and I want to go into it because I actually am really excited that the truth is out there.